Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. I'm Neg Primer, and so I've gotten some chance to take a nap, to go to sleep since last episode. So we're going to try to move forward here. So the first decision I've made. What's this one? Okay. What's the auto shaved? Auto shaved. Okay, they're all the same. But the first decision I've made is actually oops. Is actually to delete that science module. The reason we're doing that is because I feel like it was making it kind of heavy. So now we're just pretty much a straight triangle rather than kind of a weird pentagon. So now we're just that. We have a heat shield on bottom. Hopefully this will make it easier for us to keep this side facing down. And then we're back together. So there we are with our dinky little rocket. We are missing the extra parachutes and the heat shield from last time. So those changes apparently never got saved. So I'm not entirely sure how this works, but it's supposed to help dissipate heat into space. Oh. So I'm gonna actually not put that on yet, because we aren't in space. But I think we are good to go then. Oh no, we're not. We are missing a vital component here. Okay. Now we can detach. So we have those two, detach that one, and detach at the same time? I do not think so. No. Fire that rocket, then detach, then parachute. And with that, I believe that's all we want. For now. We also don't have the antenna on this one. I'm being optimistic. That's my version of being optimistic right there. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Ocean TR. Oh no. What? No pilots aboard, cannot engage S. So I cannot use T. Okay. So I'm switching my view here so I can actually double check on what just happened? What just happened? No, what are you doing? Okay. I don't know what it's doing. I'm not touching the controls right here. I don't know why it's spinning out of control all of a sudden. But we're falling now. We're gonna revert all the way back to assembly, because I don't know what happens there. I was not touching the controls when it flipped out like that. But we need okay. We need to hire some pilots. I think I have some engineers and such. But I do not have any pilots. This guy's not very courageous, but he's kind of stupid. And so is this one. We lost. Okay. Zero missing. Look at all these dead people. Alright, so we have 2 pilots now. Yeah, I don't know what all that was about. Why it would flip out like that without stabilization. But as you can see, we're down to relatively little money here. We're gonna need to start cheating, basically, I think. And by that I mean... Nope, we don't want you, we want a pilot. By that I mean that we're gonna have to stop letting all of our pilots die. We're gonna have to keep reverting rather than just letting it go, because that's costing me quite a bit of money. Okay, T and R should be turned on now. Okay. I want to full burn here. Because we're gonna go sky's the limit, but we're gonna cut this off. We are gonna cut this off at about oh shoot. Dang it. We were going way too fast. Oh, no, no. Shoot. I have to remember to set T and R every single time. Okay, no, no, what are you doing? I don't understand, is there like winds that's affecting me? Why sometimes this works, but it doesn't have the same effect every single time? So it's like maybe if there were high winds, we would be getting screwed a little bit. We're gonna let this drop below 450, and we are gonna turn. Then let's lower the throttle. Maybe not that much. We're gonna aim for this horizon, and then we're gonna crack up the throttle for a minute. Oh, nope, no, no, no. And then we're gonna cut it before we do any damage. So as you can tell, we do still have every single time. We're sticking at about 30. So we're gonna actually do all of our science here. So that'll still get me, assuming I actually land this, that will still get me quite a bit. Okay. And then here, so we're going to start boosting. We're not going to start boosting. We've got the heat shield though, so that's something we haven't had in the past. We've had that big science center down on the bottom. Fingers crossed that this will be a little bit more stable. I didn't mean to jettison that there. Even though it sounds like we're picking up speed, our surface speed here is actually cutting down. I didn't see this light up at all, so I'm hopeful. Let's keep our fingers crossed, people. Nope. I didn't see it light up at all. I saw some heat coming off the inside here that maybe was touching it. I want to get this right, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So we've got our throttle at about 50%. Let's actually start cranking that up just a little bit. So we're at 66% now. Let's turn it all the way up just for the last little bit of fuel we have. Okay, now we're going to situate this towards the horizon. Let's turn that on, but let's turn it down. So yeah, I want to make sure we're above 20,000 for this. And then we're going to cut fuel. So we're getting a little bit of heat running off of it. I need this to work. I'm losing faith, people. Okay, we're already past the apoapsis. We're going to turn the throttle back on. And burn in the opposite direction. The reason we're doing this is to slow us down. Yeah, this is wild and reckless, because now we're going back up. But hey. With any luck, I'm not completely insane. And this will work. Yeah, I'm trying to keep this limited to only playing this. Yeah, see, I didn't go high enough for it to actually catch on fire, I don't think. So we're gonna wait till we're below 10, and then we'll pop it. But I'm trying to only play this while I'm on camera. So hopefully we can keep up with that. And yay! No! What? It ejected! What did it... Arrow forces? Like, is it just ripping off? Is that what's going on? There's gotta be something wrong with our jet here. So let's just, this is all we're gonna do here. We're gonna add 2 more fuel tanks. We're gonna get rid of those sides. Let's go ahead and move these fins down. So they're on the bottom. And then we're gonna grab some other fins and put those up here at the top, go in the opposite direction. Or maybe I should just put a bunch of these smaller ones all the way around it, and that'll help me control it. Let's just go like this for now. We're gonna cut out the complicated stuff. Let's crank up our throttle. And then we'll actually cut it. Damn it! Why? My only thought process is that it's getting top heavy. And that's why it's flipping upside down. I don't know how to fix that. Okay, so we got the cone with the heat shield on the bottom. That's all we've got for right now. Bam, bam. This is our jet. We're gonna go back to basics. We're gonna add 4 of these all the way around it. We're gonna see what that can do for us. Like I said, we're cutting back to basics. I'll get nothing out of this, I'm sure. But yeah, my only thought process is that that was top heavy. Oh, see, we're going too fast. However, we did actually get really high, so let's go ahead and prepare these things. We got really high, we got over 30. We're not going anywhere. We got no distance off that. But we're going up. We're still going up. Jeez. I'm reasonably convinced we're not going to survive this. But man, we're still going up. She is, I'm assuming Rarina is a girl, but she is just amused. I don't know what that look is supposed to be. Like scared, but in awe at the same time. But we're going down now. We got up to 40K. Those boosters are for getting you up in the air. I already knew that part, but I was hoping to actually get some distance and, work my way towards putting something in orbit. Okay. Chute destroyed by aero forces and heat. I'm sorry, people. I'm sure I'm doing something very simple wrong. I'm gonna do this without the RNT on. And we're gonna try to curve just a bit. We're actually gonna dial down the throttle. Dial down the throttle. Yeah, as soon as we leave atmosphere, see, that's not good. We're burning up our thing again. Let's turn our thrust. Oh, maybe we can't control. We can't control throttle on those? Only on the rockets. Okay. So this is too big. Yes, I'm aware of how kind of strange this is gonna end up being. But I'm trying to get us back to basics. Because my more complex ships are not working. So we're gonna try with just this. See, and that won't get us very high. See, that'll get us nothing. But you know what? Could it be I'm just deploying it too high still? I mean, I'm coming in a lot faster the other direction. So we did get to deploy that one time. I should have just taken that version of the ship and put more parachutes on it. Okay. So we got that. Now what we're gonna do is we're actually going to do 2 of this exact same booster on either side. So 2 of the small ones again. Boom, just like that for aerodynamics. Oh. Okay. Oop, I didn't check the stages before we went in here. Okay, we got those 2, detach, the main one, detach, parachute. So yeah, these are much smaller boosters, they don't last anywhere near as long, but hopefully with doing it this way, whoop, we can get some real distance, some real height. We got above 10 at least. Uh, 14. .5 and then nothing. Okay. Well, we'll get 3. We should get 3.5 out of this. That's considerably better than we've been doing for a while now. So yeah, I was deploying once we got under 10,000 meters. But I mean, maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's way too high. Because when we were down low, we were under 5. So we're gonna wait until 5. And now we deployed. The chute is still there. We're still waiting for full deployment. Okay. That was close. We actually, it didn't go out until right before we hit the water there. We're only, it went full out at about 1,000. Okay, well, we survived. I might be speaking too soon. Let's actually not do the time warp. I'm gonna let this run out because I don't want anything to go wrong, because everything imaginable has been going wrong. And so, however I can limit that, I'm going to. The water. Alright. We got very little for that effort, but we did get a successful mission. We are up to 16 science now. So maybe let's go. This one will cost 20. 45, 45. That one will be 45, 45, 45, 45. Rechargeable battery pack, thermometer. These will help us do more science. Comms. Stay put, Nick. Relay control input from the ground to the craft. It carries no crewman at all. Okay. So that's interesting. That one's a that one won't require me to have any of those. So we're still about 4 science off from being able to buy this one, which will give us another rocket, some boosters, and a larger fuel tank. I don't know at this point that that's even worth it. Which side it'll detach from. Okay. Launch stability enhancer. To increase during the pre-launch phase. Okay, so it's this is what will hold the ship in place while we're taking off, so it won't fall over. That's not a bad one. But none of this matters right now. Okay, so that did reasonably well. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna just switch for that bigger rocket. We're still gonna keep these small ones on the side for our initial launch. I know what it looks like, people. Get your mind out of the gutter. So yeah, I got rid of the science module because I was thinking that was adding a lot to the top heavy and that was making it flip around on re-entry. What I'd really like is a better parachute system. I do have those additional parachutes, but I can't. Those don't do me any good if I'm burning up on re-entry, you know? Okay. I'm gonna aim out. I am fighting it a bit right now to try to keep it from... Dang it! Look at how hot we are. This is no good. This is no good. I think we might have gotten too much of an angle. It's hard to compromise with how much of an angle you want to go up at, and how fast you want to go, and all that. See, and the big thing here is I can't control how fast this is burning. So as soon as I start burning,